all, and welcome back to the Gates to Infinity Randomizer, and I'm in a weird position right now, because I'm going to be honest, I messed up trying to record this the first time around. This is actually the second time I am trying to record this part of the game. The very first time, I accidentally recorded it like this. An entire 30 minutes, exactly like this, including my reactions to some very, very important cutscenes. Exactly like this. Now, thankfully, I was able to return my save to where I left off in the previous episode, and I can replay that dungeon that I played in that lost footage, but I don't personally feel like it would be right for me to react to the cutscenes in the same way that I did last time, because last time it was a genuine reaction, and this time I don't think it would be a genuine reaction. So, instead what I'm going to do, because the footage was recorded like this, it's not too different from how my face cam is right here, you know? I've got the box, it's a different aspect ratio, but I can fix that in editing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that footage that I recorded exactly like this without the gameplay and kind of put it over this box right here while the cutscene is going. And I'm going to try and re-record the gameplay of that cutscene in the exact same cadence and spacing as I did in the original time. It might not be 100% accurate, but I hope you can forgive me for that. That said, Scorching Desert was the dungeon I went through, and it's the dungeon I will be going through again this time. The first time was surprisingly very easy. We got through it without, like, any troubles at all. There are a few Pokemon in this dungeon that know some scary room-clearing moves, and Galvantula are very strong in this dungeon. I mentioned last time I did it that Galvantula is actually my second favorite Pokemon. I love them. I love them very much. My first favorite would probably be Goodra, which is unfortunately not in this game. Yeah, it was a very easy dungeon. It's only 10 floors, so we should be getting to those cutscenes pretty darn quickly. I have to double-check my monitor right now to make sure that I'm recording properly. I'm not recording in the weird Facecam only version that I recorded last time. Also, you might notice that I am one level higher than I was at the end of the previous episode. It's just because I couldn't get exactly back to where I was. This is as close to as I could get. My inventory's not going to be exactly the same. My money's not going to be exactly the same. But making the best of both worlds. I'm trying to make as good of a compromise as I physically can right now. I hate Yawn. I hate Yawn so much. Oh my god. Yeah, the Larvesta was not a pain. They're just annoying as hell. I swear, if this dungeon winds up being a hard time this time around, because I fucked up the recording the first time around when I demolished the dungeon, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, so the first time I recorded this, I was basically talking about how I think my channel is going to look going forward. I think this series is going to return to being a YouTube-only series. I'm going to stop streaming this series on Twitch. Now, that does not mean I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch. In fact, the video I uploaded prior to this video was something that was originally streamed on Twitch after I made the decision to, you know, kind of commit to either all Twitch or all YouTube. I don't think that's the decision I'm going with. I think I'm going to try and find a balance and try to do both still. But I'm going to have it be a very different balance from what I had before. I'm going to use Twitch to record YouTube videos that could only be done while interacting with an audience. For instance, that previous video where I was playing a speedrun of Mario Maker blindfolded, A, was a ton of fun. I think it is now my favorite video of mine to date. But B, that was one example of something that I could really only do on Twitch. Mainly because speedrun rules really only allow you to submit speedruns if you stream them. Like, if you recorded them on YouTube, they could be pretty easily doctored, and I'm like, that's not fair, that's not right. But, yeah, by putting it on Twitch, they are able to confirm that it was, in fact, a real run, and that I was not cheating. Which is good. I like, when people are fully aware that I'm not cheating. Oh yeah, I forgot this dungeon has sandstorms. I'm not happy with it, but it is what it is. Ooh, hello, gold bars. Yay, gold bars! Awesome. By the way, I'll be sure to let you know, when you have switch from the post-fuck-up Seth to pre-fuck-up Seth. So when you're seeing my genuine reactions, I'll have some sort of indicator on that side of the screen. It's not on my right side. It's on your right side, which is my left. So it's gonna be on that side of the randomizer. I don't know what the indicator is gonna be. I'll have to create it later. But there'll be some sort of indicator basically saying, hey, this is my original reaction, as opposed to, hey, this is how I'm dealing with the fuck up. Also, I'm a little mad because the very first time I went through this dungeon, it was my V-Wave. But apparently this time it's not my V-Wave, it's Polus's V-Wave, and I don't know how to feel about that. I liked the stat buffs of, you know, the V-Wave being in my favor. Ooh, hello, Kecleon. Hey, maybe this is a good way to get back the orbs I lost, because I got rid of a lot of my orbs in order to make this happen. It was a little unfortunate, but it was what it was. Also, he wasn't selling anything I wanted, so that's tragic. Polus, please don't die. Please, Polus, oh my god. Okay, well, thankfully, I cheated and gave myself some reviver seeds. You fools! I know how to cheat. Look, I had to cheat in order to get back to where I was. Fun fact, when this all went down and happened, the only way to roll back my save to where I was before was from my previous save state, which, in case you remember when I last had my save state, it was when Muna betrayed us 3 episodes ago. Yes. You know what? If I'm supposed to be in rocky terrain, and if this is glitching, let's do a save state real quick. I'm gonna save that real quick, just in case something goes wrong. If the thing crashes, we'll figure it out. So I had to basically go through 3 episodes of gameplay entirely off camera just to get back to where I am. So that's fun. Look, we did what we did. We did what we have to do in order to survive. I do have to give huge shout-outs to Blue, the creator of this randomizer, and Eddie2K8. Or is it K28? I don't know. One of those 2 organizations of letters and numbers for basically helping me through this whole situation. Blue, specifically, I reached out to him, and he said, hey, yeah, here's how you can basically get your save back, which was incredibly helpful. But it was using Eddie... Let me double check this real quick. Eddie K28. That's the full name of this guy. Eddie K28's tool, which is basically just a mod menu for Gates to Infinity. And apparently in the mod menu, one of the things that you can do is you can give yourself stairs as an item. So that was fun. I literally just gave myself stairs as an item and then used the item to basically just warp through entire dungeons. And that was fun. That was pretty darn helpful, wasn't it? Haha, Garbage was using Tailwind, but there's a trick room enabled. I love seeing computers be dumb. Ooh, what the hell is down here? Wait, no, I see two pieces of gold, a Pekka berry, and then 3 sparkling things. This feels like it's gonna be a monster house. It's not a monster house, it's a trap. Okay, it is monster house. I'm like, there's a spiky trap and a monster house. That didn't seem right, but yes, there is. Spiky trap and a monster house. Well, thankfully, we can do a team attack, which I'm all here for. Huzzah! Goodbye, monster house. Wow, everyone died. Hell yeah, I love that. Yeah, monster houses have this strange tendency to literally just have a ton of items just in them to try and entice you into the room in case you couldn't see it from afar or something like that. And it's especially noticeable in Explorers of Sky when you have a larger camera. In this game, it's a little less noticeable, but it's still pretty darn good. I really like this game's rendition of the Monster House theme. Like, this sounds so good. Why is Hydrogen not with us right now? Hydrogen, where did you go? Where did we go? All right, back to floor 8. You know, we can smooth through this. We've made it this far. We can definitely make it to at least floor 10 where the dungeon ends. I have no problems with this. I do have problems with Flareon being a punk-ass bitch, though. Pulse might die. Pulse did not die. Okay, we're going to not let that happen. Please stop using Night Days. God damn it. Excellent. Ah! God damn it, that was Hyper Beam. Okay. Well, that's fun. Well, I guess there goes both of the Reviver Seeds I used to cheat my way here. So be it. It happens. I literally gave myself them and the stairs earlier, so I guess they weren't too useful. But you know what? They're here. We made it here. I had other items to get through this dungeon the first time, so I feel like this is fine. I didn't need to do that. I could have literally just gone to the stairs. The stairs are right here. Goodbye. Not too keen on the Will-O-Wisp that Hydrogen's having to deal with right now. Who knew that you could set water on fire? Ah! No! Are you telling me I made it all the way here and then now you kill me? I fought so hard just to get back to this goddamn dungeon. Come on! You know what? It's fine. It's okay. We could just get through the dungeon again. I'm not mad at this happening at all in any way, shape, or form, okay? So just, we're good. We're all right. Okay, so what we do is we go to others. We hold down the L button. We open the itemizer and we give myself some stairs, all right? We're doing this again. Yes, I know. I know the audience is going to be mad at me for this, but I'm okay with cheating. What? I'm back at floor 10, and I definitely... I didn't know you could do that. I just meant to toss the item. I just meant to throw it away. I didn't know you could literally place stairs. I was just literally using it in my bag. Do they work? They just work like real stairs, huh? That's interesting. All right, well, I guess from here on out, we're going to swap back to the fuck-up Seth, where he was recording things wrong. And I will see you again after all the cutscenes. All right, floor 10, that's all we get. Apparently, that was a fast dungeon. I've been recording for 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes on my timer. Wow, talk about fast. It's getting quite dark, isn't it? If we don't get out here soon, well, Let's just try to make it as far as we can. I mean, we were schmooving through that, dudes. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, dang. God, this game's gorgeous. Oh, I know everyone complains about this game, but I absolutely love the aesthetics of it. I like the story so far. Is really the only complaint people have how slow the text is. Like, literally just play with the text speed hack. Like, come on, it's not that hard. At least, it doesn't seem anyone is after us any longer. Do you think perhaps there's no need to be in such a hurry? Maybe, but we wouldn't want to camp out here in the desert. Oh, yeah, you're probably right, sir. Well, I really do think that we'll be out of the desert soon. Let's all do our best. Okay, I say we do our best. I agree. So cold. Does it suddenly seem colder to anyone else? I believe you're right, sir. Perhaps it's just because we're in a desert. Deserts are hot during the day and cold at night, aren't they? And yet, it does seem colder than it should be. Oh, don't tell me Reshiram's gonna come. Don't tell me he's gonna come beat us up in the middle of the desert. Ah, over there. What is it? I can see a small dune over there. Once we pass that dune, we should be out of the desert, I believe. Really? Yes, it's only a little further. Let's push on. That's a sound effect. That's Reshiram, isn't it? That's definitely Reshiram. Let me come. Well, what is? There it is. Hey, I called it. Look, I could. Oh wait, Kyurem. I'm dumb. I mixed up their names. I'm stupid. I don't play black and white. Okay. Hello again. What's up? Damn, you really just destroyed the Pokemon of life. Oh! Oh Jesus, fuck! I'm sorry, I was not emotionally prepared for that. My dude literally died. And I got stomped. I'm literally getting stomped into the ground like a pancake. What the fuck? Okay, Polis, can you please do something instead of just yelling my name? Like, come on, dude. Ow. Stop. Oh, is that Polis? Or, I think that's Polis. I can't tell if it's me or Polis. Stop! Oh, that definitely was Polis. Nice. So I was literally just getting stomped, and I'm still standing up. Honestly, impressive. Please, I'm begging you. Leave Imposter alone. That's my best friend. So don't. Please, stop.
You've lost all will to fight. Thus you shall be unable to change the future. If you have no will to fight, then I have no need to crush you.
Sure?
You have had a narrow escape this night. Be grateful. Wait.
Wait, no. Wait just a moment.
Excuse me.
If things keep going this way, the world will end, won't it? So why? Kyurem, why would you want that sort of future?
It is true that I have chosen the path of destruction.
Oh, nice. Good to know that I haven't been lied to. Honestly, that's something in the back of my mind. I was like, oh, is Hydrogen just betraying us again? But now that he's dead, I don't think that happened.
And it is destruction that will soon come to pass. It is only a matter of days now, before the bitter cold will stir. The world is finally rushing toward destruction. Its hour come round at last.
What?
Still, I shall protect this fate. And you wish to know why? It is because this world has grown cold.
The world has grown cold?
That is right. Most Pokemon living in this world are all concerned only with themselves. Their distrust of one another. They're focused on their own survival and success, thinking of no one else. Their shadow of hopelessness and despair that darkens their view of the future. The negativity of each and every one of these Pokemon stagnated and spiraled. While no one paid any heed, it swelled greater and greater until at last, the bitter cold was born. The bitter cold has the power to destroy this cold world once and for all. Create a new world in its place.
The bitter cold can do that?
It's because I know this that I do not move to stop this world's destruction. This world is indeed freezing, and Hydrogen's true form. Yes, even the voice of life is no different. The voice of life is the voice of all things in nature. It is a pretty tale, but in truth all that means is that it is the voice of this world's selfish creatures, all wanting things their own way. It is nothing more than a self-serving will of the world. Have you seen the lights that rise up into the sky?
The lights that... Ah, you mean...
We did see a light rising up into the sky when we were in Post Town.
I feel like my voice for Polish just got significantly squeakier there.
But no one around us could say what those lights were.
Those lights are humans. Once turned into Pokemon, were turning to their own world.
What? Other humans who turned into Pokemon?
Yes, the humans that were summoned by Hydrogen's message and became Pokemon. Or did you think your imposter was the only one? Countless humans have come here, and I have defeated those humans and sent them back to their human world.
You defeated the humans too.
No matter how fiercely you struggle, the future cannot be altered. Your fate has been decided since the moment you came into being. It is not something that can be changed. If Imposter has no intention of trying to fight that future, I'll allow one last human presence to remain in this world. However, if you and your allies still harbor the desire to save this world, then I will crush you with every weapon I possess. The mere scratches you have received this night will be nothing in comparison. Defy me and you shall face the great pain that all your fellow humans have faced before being expelled from this world. Remember this warning. Engrave it upon your heart.
Well, damn. This game just got significantly heavier. What the fuck?
Phew! We survived. Ah, Imposter, you! Imposter! Imposter!
No, Imposter's not even moving. I mean, he's literally bobbing. You could see him do the little bobbing moving animation right now.
What should I do? If I don't do something quick, Imposter might... But what can I do? I don't know what to do.
Ah, there they are. Over there. No, not that way. They're over there. You sure? Well, they really are there. Hey, you guys. Oh. Hey, Imoga and Dunce Bears. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty hyped to see them. I don't know how they made it all the way out here, though.
Imoga and Dunce Bears, too.
Hey, so you two were all right. He never came back, so we got really worried, you know?
But how did you? No, we don't have time for this. Please, we gotta go get help. Imposter needs help.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Dunce Bears, go get everyone out here now. Yeah. I feel like Dunce Bears is like the slowest of us all. But we can't do anything for Imposter here. We gotta get someplace where we can treat those wounds. So are they gonna literally just lift Imposter all the way to camp? Is that how that's gonna work? Oh, did anyone see that? It looks like Imposter's coming around. Everyone! It looks like Imposter's waking up. Yes, it does look like that.
Imposter, you okay? Looks like you recovered all night. Oh, thank goodness.
Everyone is... But, where are we? We carried you to a spot where you could get clean water. Everyone took turns caring for your wounds. You seemed to be in quite a bit of pain. And you slept so long that we were all worried, but thank goodness you regained consciousness at last.
I was going out of my mind with worry. What if you never woke up? What if you just floated away like the other humans? Just disappearing in a ball of light?
That's right. Kyurem attacked me, and I guess I was saved. All because of everyone here. Everyone cared for me. Thank you, everyone. I know that this is supposed to have, like, the almost, like, tears welling up in my eye portrait there, but, there is no portrait. It's just the blank face portrait, and that's really taking a lot of emotion out of this, and I love it. Everything's kind of fuzzy in my memory, but I do remember what Kyurem said to me. If everyone hadn't helped me, then I really might have just turned into one of those balls of light and disappeared.
I was petrified. I couldn't do anything by myself. If it weren't for everyone showing up like that. Which reminds me, how in the world did you guys find us just then? Did you really not ask that while I was unconscious? You had all that time. I slept through the entire night, apparently. It seems pretty fantastic now that I think about it. It probably would. It did seem like something out of fantasy. You two were so late in making it back to town. We were so worried, so we decided to go look for you. We were just about to set out from Mount Kilionia when we heard a voice. A voice? Yeah, a voice telling us to go to the Scorching Desert. I know it sounds strange, but we heard it out of nowhere. It wasn't all just them. All of us here heard it. So we all talked it over and we decided to believe that in that voice and check out the desert instead. Once we got to the desert, we split up into groups. Dunsparce and I ended up together, of course, and while we were searching,
The sparkling light floated across our path like it wanted us to follow. And when we did, we spotted Polis. You have no idea how shocked we were. It was like taking little particles of sparkling rainbow light. It was really beautiful. It was the voice of life, wasn't it? That makes sense. Sparkling rainbow light. Imposter, doesn't that sound like? When Kyurem crushed hydrogen's frozen form, it exploded into sparkling rainbow lights and disappeared. Maybe it really was hydrogen who led everybody to us. Maybe it was the voice of life. You said that the voice of life is the voice of everything in this world, didn't you? If that truly is the force that guided us, it would suggest that even after its physical form was destroyed, the voice of life might still be hoping that we will save this world. That may be so, but when you think about what Polis heard from Kyurem, because of the selfishness of all the Pokemon, that this world has grown cold, right? Even Hydrogen said it was Pokemon's negativity that created the bitter cold. So it's probably true. And if it is true, then even if we manage to destroy the bitter cold, nothing's really going to change, is it? The way the world is now, the strife among Pokemon won't stop. The future looks bleak and everyone's feeling the same unease about it. As long as those negative emotions keep on stifling the world, even if we do destroy the bitter cold, it'll simply be created again, don't you think? I kind of understand what Kyurem meant when he said that the future can't be changed. What are you saying, Umbreon? Our world is going to get destroyed and you're just fine with that? Of course not. I just said I understand what Kyurem feels, because there's nothing we can do. What's with that attitude? You talk like this doesn't even concern you. Well then let me ask you, Emolga, have you really never thought the same thing yourself? You've never thought that this world is messed up beyond any hope? You've really never thought that it would be better? Just start over from scratch. Even you must have felt this way sometimes, right? What? It's true. If it really is the bitter hearts of Pokemon causing the world to grow cold, then we might not be able to change the fate of the world. We may not be able to prevent its destruction. Espeon! I don't want to give up. I don't want to, but I also can't deny that there is something wrong with the world. If I try to think about how we could ever change things, or what it is I should do, I honestly have no idea where to find any answers. I may just turn out that we just can't do a thing to change the way the world is. If that's true, I don't like to think it, but maybe there really is no way forward to, except for everything to start again. Parisian, you too? I don't understand any of you. I don't get that at all. Polis, what do you think? Do you agree with all this? When I saw Kyurem hurting Imposter, I got really scared. Scared? Kyurem warned us. He said that if Imposter kept trying to save this world, he said he'd destroy Imposter if that happened. I don't want to have to watch Imposter getting hurt again. I got scared. I lost my nerve. Polis. But, Imposter, I'm sorry. I don't want to see you ever get hurt again, but even more than that, I just can't accept this. I really don't like how dark the world has become. I built Paradise because I wanted friends I could trust. Friends who would trust me. And then you joined me. Even if this world is full of Pokemon who deceive and lie to one another, I know that I can at least depend on all of you to understand me. And yet, now, when we should all be looking forward to the future, to hear that I'm gonna lose you all because of some stupid bad emotions, I can't accept that. What about you, Vrizian? I know that you lost faith in the world when you saw that letter from Kalito. Is that still how you feel? Have you not remembered how it feels to trust? And you, Umbreon and Espeon, what do you think about being part of our team? Dunsparce? Emolga, how about you? I know you're all important to me. You are what I care most about in this world. Trusting one another, everyone pitching in to help one another. That power is noble enough to move even the hardest of hearts. That's what I've learned. From Imposter, and from all of you. There's just no way I can accept losing you all now. Aww. Okay, so he was in a bit of a different headspace than I was voicing him as. Good to know. If he's literally crying right now. Polis. And Emolga, too. I'm sorry. I think that's exactly right. Umbreon! Never mind what the rest of the world is like. We all still believe in one another. I nearly lost sight of that. It's not like we're all that special. There must be other Pokemon out there who still trust one another. Not every Pokemon in the world can be looking for a fight. Umbreon! What we need is simply spread this feeling among other Pokemon. If the road to destruction was paved by the bad feelings of individual Pokemon, then if those Pokemon changed their mindsets and faith in one another continues to spread, then we might be able to make this a better world. Espeon! That's right. Up until recently, I've lost all faith in the world, but even I could change. There shouldn't be any reason why other Pokemon can't do the same. If everyone could just stay positive and hold on to hope. Ruzian! I'm definitely not going to lose heart. That's right. There's no way I could give up now. Dunsparce! Emolga! Thanks, everyone! Why did the music cut out there? I feel like the music should continue to this part. I knew you guys would get it! That's why we're the crewmates! Yay! True. Polis, let's head back to Post Town. We'll get everyone together in the town square and tell them everything. I'm sure if we tell them the truth, they'll understand and work together with us. You're right! Let's do it! It might be impossible to expect everyone to feel exactly like we do, but hopefully we can at least get some of the Pokemon to change after hearing the truth. Imposter, I want to save this world, but none of us can get anywhere near the Bitter Cold. If we want to destroy the Bitter Cold, Imposter, we need your strength. A human strength. But you might have to face Kyurem again. Even knowing that, will you fight with us? Of course. Head nod. I love the head nods in this game. Oh my god. Hydrogen summoned me here to save this world, and if I don't do that, this world will disappear. And all of you too. That's why I've got to do it. Thanks, Imposter. I feel bad asking you, after everything that's already happened. But you're the only one that we can count on, Imposter. Imposter, thank you. You're really something, Imposter. Even after getting knocked around like that, you're still ready to fight with us. There's no way we're going to lose with that heart of yours. I think it takes a lot of guts to stand up to Kyurem again. Thank you for taking this chance, Imposter. Umbreon and I will be supporting you any way we can. I'll have your back, Imposter, no matter what comes. So you just focus on your battles without any worries, you know? You guys. Alright, then let's go back to Paradise. Kyurem said that destruction isn't far off, so we gotta hurry back to Post Town and tell everyone the truth. If we can all come together on this, then we'll all be able to fight for our future. It's not too late. We can still start over. That's why we gotta do our best and not give up. Yay! God, this is so cheesy, and I love it. I'm so here for it. And so, the crewmates hurried back to Paradise. By the time we arrived, the night had fallen over the town. And so we decided we should tell everyone in town what we learned the next day. Honestly, good. Take a nap. Alright, everyone, this is me afterward, because this is about when past Seth realized that I fucked up. And so the next morning, and yes, this is stuff that past me did not experience. This is brand new to me. We're all caught up. No more having to edit that shit together. I'm not looking forward to having to edit that shit together. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Today's the day we're going to tell everyone about the danger the world is in. Wow, why did I just straight up missed a word there. I hope they understand. No, I'm sure they will. They've got to, right? Imposter, let's do it. All right, I suppose we have to do it. We're morally obligated to. Morning, everyone. Good morning, Imposter. Morning, Polis. Well, the time's finally come. Do your best, Polis. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I've got Imposter on my side, so I'm going to go and tell them everything. We'll be there watching. We're behind you all the way. I guess everyone will be shocked at first, but I've no doubts that you'll I've no doubts that you'll convince them of the truth, Polis. You'll get across to them. Yeah, thanks. So we'll be going now. Goodbye. Good luck. I love that. I love this. They're so gay. Everyone, I brought you here today to tell you about what's happening to our world and about the danger our world is in. The world's in danger? Some of this may be shocking to hear, but I need you all to stay calm and listen, okay? First of all, okay, can we skip this whole thing? Okay, yeah, we did skip the whole thing. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm glad that we didn't have to deal with listening to that whole shit. And worst of all, you say we created the bitter cold ourselves? With our own negativity? Oh! Sorry, I like to imagine that he's very dramatic. Hey, wait! Everyone! I'm not done yet. You need to listen to the rest. It's true that a great threat is hanging over our world right now, but it's gonna be okay. We can definitely find a way to beat this. Oh! Like I said, this bitter cold is being fed by the negative feelings of us Pokemon. So if everyone could just change their hearts instead, if everyone will trust one another, help one another, if you all look forward to the future, and fill your hearts with the will to live, then we should be able to stop that bitter cold from growing any larger. And we could use that chance to go and destroy it. That's how we'll overcome this danger. It's not too late for us to change things. So please, everyone, let's all pull together. If everyone just works together, I know we can do this. Let's give it our all. You say you'll destroy the bitter cold, but Kyurem is guarding it, right? Can you actually beat him? Well, we'll just have to get to the Miracle without having to fight Kyurem. I don't know. You think that's gonna work? Yeah, I don't think things go that easy. And besides, Kyurem can see the future, can't he? If Kyurem himself has seen the future of the world ending, doesn't it mean that fates can't be changed? Then it's already too late. What? That's right. Probably too late. Sorry, I like giving them all very diverse styles of voice. In the end, fate is just something that can't be changed. Everyone is... Yo, why are you all so... That's it! The world's just gonna end anyway. Shouldn't we just do whatever we want? Oh, good point, Blockhead. At least we'll get... well, at least we'll enjoy the time we got left. We're all doomed anyway, might as well have a good time. Imposter! Never mind standing against the danger. They're just running from the truth. As the world has been dark for so long, hope is all gone. Everyone already feels that trying hard won't get you anything, so they simply give up. But then what can we do? Ah! An earthquake? No! Oh, what's it? What is it? What's happening now? Maybe we'll see something from the hill. Watch me, Kyurem. You guys! The mirage! Something. Wait, the mirage? Oh, are they seeing the bitter cold? What in the world is that thing? Is that? Could it be the Great Glacier? But it's floating. Glaciers don't normally float in the air, do they? And besides, the Great Glacier always looked like that thing. I don't think it was all spiky like that before, right? It's the Glacier Palace. The Glacier Palace has lifted off. The Glacier Palace, you say? How could? Ah, your head's so full of nonsense. The bitter cold can make things around it levitate. I may be wrong, but if the bitter cold's effect on gravity gets stronger as it gets bigger, then it might be strong enough to make the entire Glacier Palace that contains it float in the air. Are you for certain? Polis, we need the truth from you. That can it be? It's just as Kyurem said. It won't be long now before the end. Within days, the bitter cold may begin to move. The hour of destruction is coming. Or so Kyurem said. What? When the bitter cold begins to move, the world is gonna be destroyed? They're all scared as hell. You guys, hold on. No! The world is, it's all over. Why did Swanna stick with us? Interesting. Everyone! Oh, honestly, it's always the ones that act the toughest, who lose every last hint of backbone when it's truly needed. What a pathetic bunch. Though, I suppose you can't blame them. After all, the world is ending. But I'm on your side at least. I'll always be behind you. So don't give up. Give it all you have. Swanna! Thank you. Thank you so much. However, the real question is what you do now. That is a good question. What do we do now? Ooh, interesting. So in the end, Swanna was the only one who even stayed. We're going to be fighting an uphill battle on this one. I wonder how we can get them to understand. I'm sorry, everybody. I tried to explain it all, but it looks like I failed. It's my fault. That's not true. I think you did real good. That's right. It wasn't your fault they didn't listen, Polis. But still, why can't they try? Just a little. Yeah, maybe the world could be ending, but if you just give up without trying, how's that going to help? I don't think everyone knows that things don't always... I think everyone just knows that things don't always work out in the real world. No matter how hard you try, things can't always be fixed. And the simple act of trying sometimes makes things far worse. I think everyone has had such experiences. And when you experience that kind of letdown again and again, then after a while, whenever anything happens, you find yourself thinking, trying just makes everything hurt worse. What's the point of trying then? Deciding from the very start that there's nothing you can do is easier. It hurts less. All those experiences of failure and disappointment, they put the brakes on any positive thought you might have. Negativity gets so deep into your heart, and it's so difficult to get it out again. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to change something that's so ingrained in someone. Well, this place is no good, then maybe we try another town. No, I thought that might work, but if every Pokemon in the world has the same feelings, then even if we go somewhere else, they'll probably end up in the same, huh? I guess maybe it really just is impossible to change another Pokemon's heart. Then all we can do is sit here and wait for the end. The fact that Swanna was the one and only Pokemon to stand by us. It sure is a lonely feeling, huh? Pardon the intrusion. Can I come in? Come right ahead. Hey!
Lillipup, what's happened?
You see, about how I got scared and ran away when we were all up on that hill? I'm sorry, but I really don't want our world to disappear. I don't want Swadloon and my granddad to disappear. I still want to live. I still want to fight. So please tell me. I want to do something, but what should I do? Lillipup!
Oh, puppy.
It wasn't for nothing. Even if all the Pokemon around him were giving up, there were still Pokemon who heard Polus's pleas. Right here.
You want to know what you need to do? Be brave. Have the courage to stand up and face whatever the future might bring you.
Be brave.
Right. I just gotta be brave. Thanks, Mr. Polus. Granddad! I'm sorry, I can't do his voice without laughing. That was cute, though. That's very sweet. Aw, multiple of them listen to the call. Okay, that's nice. Everyone! Crewmates, I'm embarrassed, and that's for certain. The way I lost my head and ran. That wee Baron... Wait. That wee... Baron? That wee Baron. Is that... What is a Baron? I thought that said brain at first. That wee Baron had more sense than me, and there's no excuse. I've lived a long, good life indeed. Long enough that seeing it end... Do not worry over me about... God damn it. Long enough that seeing it end doesn't worry to me too much. Whether or no I disappear, that shouldn't matter a whit. But... these wee Barons... the little ones still have the long lives ahead of them. For their sakes, I reckon it's my duty to dive right into this fight. Hear to hear. I'm frightened to stand up against such a future, but I am also a mother. When I think of the children, when I think of what they might lose their future, there's simply no way I could give up. There may be some Pokemon in this world who think only of themselves. But even if you only care about yourself, isn't it obvious what has to be done? Of course I'll help. I'll do everything I can. Lavany! And Swanna, you too! Looks like it was a bit early to give up on the world. Now, if we can just spread this feeling among the other Pokemon, we can do it. If everyone just stands together, we can just stand up to the future without giving in to despair. You just need the others to feel the same way as we do, aye? Then I'll also do my best to persuade the others to have hope. Yeah! If you do that, then all the crewmates will storm Glacier Palace and destroy the Bitter Cold. Anyone left behind should try to persuade more Pokemon to believe in us. Even one. We've got to help go around convincing everyone to stay positive about the future. If we do that... Ah! What's wrong, Polus? I've forgotten. The Glacier Palace is floating up in the sky now.
Oh, that's right. We can't just walk there if it's in the sky.
How are we going to get up there? You know, Polus, we've been thinking about that. It won't be easy, that's for sure. We've already considered using the Enter cards, of course, but without our knowledge of the Enter cards, we honestly aren't capable of that yet. Still, Aspio and I have talked it over, and there might just be a chance. A chance? For what? Not sure yet. This is what you might call intuition, but I think it's worth following up on. After all, we still haven't thought of any other way to get there. There's even a small chance that Espeon's right. I think we need to risk it. Okay, I'm all for it. Good. Then Espeon and I will start trying to find a way to reach the Glacier Palace. But we'll run out of time if you wait for us to make it back or setting out. Let's plan to meet up somewhere in the middle. We'll give you the answer cards that got us to the Great Glacier before. Ooh, okay. So we have the answer cards. You've seen us summon the Magnet Gate enough times to wing it, haven't you? I hope not. No, I can't wing shit. Ah! Sure. Probably. Use those cards to reach your Great Glacier. We'll meet you there. We'll meet you there? What? How? Let's go, Espeon. Let's all do our best. I'm very confused with what they have planned. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but hey, sure. Seems mighty rash to be setting off in the dark of night like this. But I suppose we've bigger concerns, aye?
Do you think we should head out at once, too?
No, let's wait for morning. We want to be sure we're fully prepared. Seems like Umbreon and Espeon were all prepared for where they're going. They're both pretty light travelers, you know. But we have Imposter with us, so we need to be ready. We can't forget that Kyurem might attack us if we're traveling with the Imposter. We better be ready for anything.
All right, then everybody,
Tomorrow's the day. Let's do it.
Yeah! Well, that was a plot-heavy episode. Alright, and we're going to end this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to work my butt off trying to edit those two, sessions together in a way that makes sense. Hopefully, you're not too bored with all the dialogue, the plot-heavy episodes. I want to get back to gameplay soon. Something tells me we're gonna be Something tells me we're gonna be getting back to gameplay here pretty soon, but we'll find out how that works. But either way, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Also, don't forget to check out the freaking Mario Maker video. I put a ton of work into that one. I loved it. It's genuinely my favorite video of all time. And also, new secret project coming up with another YouTuber you might be aware of if you watch this randomizer series. You'll find out soon.